Now, there are two ways to create a new Spring Boot project. One way is to go to start.spring.io. On this page, we can select a few options and generate a new Spring Boot project. So first, we specify our build tool, which can be Gradle or Maven. By default, Maven is selected, so we keep it as is. Next, we select our language, which is Java. Then we select the version of Spring Boot. At the time of this course, the latest stable version is 3.4.1. There is a newer version, but that's a snapshot version, so it has experimental features that might be removed in the future. So make sure to select the latest stable version. Now, under project metadata, we have group, which is the group or organization that owns this project. By convention, we use a reverse domain name. So example.com becomes com.example. Now, in my case, I'm going to change this to code with Mosh. Next, we have artifact, which is the name of the project. I'm going to change that to store because we're going to build an online store in this course. Now, name is the same, so whenever we change artifact, name gets updated as well. We can leave description as is. Now, package name is the combination of the group and artifact. Again, we're not going to touch this. Next, we have the package type, which can be jar or var. We're going to use jar. And then we specify the Java version. In this course, we'll be using Java 23. Next, we can select our dependencies. These are third-party libraries or frameworks we're going to use in our project. We'll talk about these later in the section. Next, we go ahead and click Generate. Now, this gives us a zip file. Once you unpack it, you can open it with your favorite editor. But again, I recommend you to use IntelliJ because when using IntelliJ, we don't even have to go to this website to create a new Spring Boot project. We can create a project right inside of IntelliJ. So open IntelliJ and click New Project. Now, on the left side, under Generators, select Spring Boot. Now, what you see on the right side is exactly what you saw earlier on start.spring.io. Now, I need to highlight that this feature is only available in IntelliJ IDEA Ultimate Edition. If you're using the Community Edition, which I don't recommend, you won't see this feature. The Community Edition is quite limited in terms of features, so if you want to do professional development, you should use the Ultimate Edition. So first, we specify our project name. I'm going to change this to store. Next, we specify the location. You can put it anywhere you want on your machine, it doesn't matter. Now, optionally, we can create a Git repository. I recommend you to do this so you can properly version your code. Next, we specify our language, Java, our build tool, Maven, our group. I'm going to change this to com.codewithmosh. We leave artifact and package name as is. Next, we specify the JDK version. Right here, we have JDK 23. But what is beautiful about IntelliJ is that we can also download the latest version right here. So we don't have to go to our browser to download JDK separately from oracle.com. Okay. Next, we select the Java version. I'm going to change this to 23 and click Next. Now up here, you can see the version of Spring Boot that is 3.4.1. Optionally, we can select our dependencies. Again, we're going to leave this for now and come back to it later. So let's go ahead and create our first Spring Boot project.